Well, hello everyone. Hope you're doing great. My name is Lady Calamere. I welcome you to my channel. If you're new, subscribe to my channel. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. I am doing my 256th presentation, and it will be on the god Belenus. He is a Celtic Gaulish god that became pretty well known through the Celtic areas and to other places where it was spread through by the Celts, but originally from Gaul, Gaul. Belenus. He's starting to come back, uh, and as you can tell, you even got a statue of him now with his name on. So yes, he is coming back. The old gods and goddesses are coming back. So you can tell by the statue what he's kind of is, but you can see that he has royalty here. This band around the neck represents royalty. He's a god of fire. He is fire, but you also see the sun behind him. And of course, the sun, and you see flowers around him and grass. So let's talk about him. Belenus. He is a solar god, a sun, as well as he's also even called the sun. Some people say, oh no, he's just the light, but he's the sun. He is solar, he is the light, and he is life. He is about life. Belenus. His animals are horses, and his symbols are the horse, the sun. He is also, his symbols are wheels, especially the solar wheel. Not just like Tyrannus, who was a god of wheels, and I did one on Tyrannus. He's also from Gaul. But we're talking about the sun god. His astrological sign is Leo. Of course, his day is Sunday. His planetary hour, if you go by that, is sun. So Belenus is a god of life-giving power. His power is for giving fertility to the land, giving life and light to the land, to allow agriculture to grow, to allow trees and plants and flowers to grow. He also, people would pray to him for fertility too, for not only their livestock, which was very important. Okay, back in the ancient days, it's not like they could just go to a supermarket. If your animals failed to breed, well, then you were fucked. So he was also important for living. He was important for food growth, and he was also called for fertility. Now, he is also dealing with light. We're talking about physical light as well as spiritual light. He brings spiritual light into where there is spiritual darkness, and I don't mean dark as bad. Okay, there is a good dark and bad dark. There is a good light and a bad light. We're talking about, casting light for spiritual awakenings. And people in modern days now that call upon him, ask them for spiritual illumination, for spiritual sight, for spiritual awakenings, to shine light onto what's going on, to shine light on people's intentions. What's going on in this friendship? What's going on in my life? What's going on with my coworker? Shine your light upon it. And then there was light. Hail, Belenus. Hail, Belenus. Belenus. Yes. Belenus is he approachable? Pretty much. And not only does he show spiritual light, but here's another thing. He is a god of prophecy. He is a god of prophets and psychics. So he can help you with ESP. He can help you when you want to shine a light onto something that's unknown. He can help you with your tarot cards, your oracle, your whatever you're doing with. He can help you with that. As far as Ouija boards, maybe. I'm putting maybe a question mark on that. But like a mediumship, yes. So anything to do with the psychic world is Belenus's realm. He is big time for that. He is also a god of healing. All types of healing, emotional healing, spiritual healing, psychic healing, healing of your animals, your pets, healing of your friends and family, healing physically of yourself, your emotional. Of course, this is not to go against medical advice, okay? If you need to see a doctor, see one. Disclaimer, if you need to go to a hospital, then see one. If you need a medicine, go get it. If you need a psychiatrist, go get one. If you need a therapist, then go get one. But don't be shy of Belenus. Ask him to help. Maybe he can help you. Ask him to find the right physician. Ask him to have a physician give you the right medication. Belenus is for healing. He is that warm hug when you are cold and freezing. When you feel spiritually cold or neglected. He is that warm hug. He is that cup of warm coffee for your soul. Or the chicken soup. Maybe you don't like coffee. That chicken soup for your soul. He nourishes your being. He is like the nourishing God. He nourishes you with spiritual energy. He nourishes you with that warmth. Now, as far as healing springs, yes, there were some springs named after him, water springs, and symbolizing the solar power of giving life, the life-giving power. People saw this God as a leading and guiding force. Vital, very vital to the seasons, the seasonal cycles, the seasonal change, the agricultural practices. All, thanks to Belenus. So, Belenus means the shining one. He is the bright, shining one. He is the shining god. Is he a tribute to Beltane? Mm. Bel, of course, he's now, people now call him on Beltane. People associate him with Beltane. But Beltane, it may be just etymologically associated, but Beltane could very well be. There was a god in Irish called Beli, Beli, Bele, sorry, and it's pronounced Bele, Bele with the E with a hyphen, Bele, I believe, Bele or Bile, no, Bile, Bele. Sorry. So he is also a god of prosperity and abundance. You know, back in the day, your prosperity dealt with food and how many heads of cattle did you have, and, you know, land. Of course, gold. But when talking about, you know, not everyone had loads of gold coins. Some people had more of agriculture. And so, wealth, prosperity. Nowadays, it's like money, you know. But he deals with money. He deals with currency. He deals with prosperity. Well, come on, Max. Let's come and play. Where's Max? Maximus. Everyone wants to see Super Max. Y'all saw Loki here, right? So, anyways, Loki's here and Max is here. Lord Maximus. So he deals with money, prosperity. So he can help you. He also deals with promotions and moving up in life. Oh, here he is, Supermax. Do 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 do. Supermax. So he deals with prosperity and money. Oh God. and I don't have notes. When I start talking about prosperity, here comes Max. I think he wants me to be wealthy, y'all. But he deals with moving up in life, moving up in the stations of life, moving up the echelons of life. You know, he is the one that can help. He's also dealing with fame and fortune, good fortune, and dealing with, you know, notoriety, reputation. He is a god to help you. So if you're looking for fame, he can help you on that way. Of course, you know, you also have to help yourself. He also deals with the roles of, like I said, medicinal springs. Again, he deals with the power of, you know, healing, and you can use Reiki or energy healing. Not everyone who does energy healing is Reiki, okay? That's another thing. Oh, energy healing. Like if I make energy balls, or if I connect myself, like there's a way of having visualize a rod going up in the middle of your spine to the sun and bringing the sun's energy down, and you bringing the rod down to the earth and bringing up the earth energy. You can do that with Jupiter. You can send it to like a celestials and have whatever, or to the white light. That doesn't mean it's Reiki. Now everyone who thinks energy work is Reiki, get that out of your head. Okay? Yes, Reiki does deal with energy work, of course, but not all energy work is Reiki. It's like not every witch is Wiccan. Everyone thinks, oh, if you're a witch, you must be Wiccan. No, not every witch is Wiccan. So so anyways, let's get back on to the point. His metal is gold. So he was when the Romans came into the area of Gaul, they associated Belenus into the Celtic lands. Belenus with Apollo, and the Greek Apollonos, Apollyon. Let's pronounce Apollonos in Greek. And they are not the same god. They do not have the same stories. I'm telling you, Belenus has a different energy than Apollonos or Apollo. And yes, people, as you can draw down the moon, you can certainly draw down the sun. And if you know what I'm talking about, you will know about drawing down the moon and drawing down the sun. Maybe one day I'll do a presentation on that, or have someone, hold the camera while I do it and just, garb up and everything. But I don't like to be the centerpiece of my presentations. That's for my cats in my hands and the things I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not doing this. As a popularity contest, okay? I it's not that I'm camera shy. That's not my thing for this. At least not right now. Oh, God. Loki, did you just hit Max? The second I took my attention off you. Max, hit him back. You gotta teach Loki some manners. Hey, Loki, do you want to leave? Loki, stop. He doesn't want to play with you. I can tell he doesn't want to play with Loki. His ears are back. Come on, man. Loki. So, Belenus, like I said, he is the god of life, light, wealth. What about mythologies about him? Well, the Celts did not write down their history. They were taught orally. And of course, you have the Romans that came around, and then the Christianity. Ugh, eye roll here. That pretty much anything that was written down by Christians. Okay, not people like us. So, yeah. So now, Belenus. He's also a god who is the protector. He is the defender. He is the defender and the protector. So if you feel you need protection, then go for it. The stones I would associate with him, okay? Gold, of course, metal. Sunstone. Yes, sunstones. Fire agates. Topaz, especially imperial topaz, which is golden topaz. But topaz is definitely you could use that as the sun. But I would go for the golden topaz over the blue topaz for this god. Off the top of my head, what other stones would I associate with him? I would also associate the metal bronze with him. Golden bronze. Golden amber. And these are modern with the stones. Gold is definitely associated with him. So let's go back. He is the defender, the protector. He is like a guardian. He can clear out negative spirits and energy just with his light. Loki, he doesn't want to play with you. Not everyone wants to play with Loki. So he is the god of ow? No, he's not the god of ouch. He is the god of defending you and clearing out negativity. So if you got a fight against a negative force, you got an entity on your back, then have Belenus on your side. He is a beautiful god. Oh, he's very handsome. He is a god that can enhance beauty in oneself. He is also for you guys. Hey guys, to whether you're looking for another man or another woman, he can help you with your male charisma. So you guys out there, he can help you with your virility and your masculine stamina. So anything to do with masculine problems, he can help. You know. So he's going to help a man be more virile, to be more sexual, to be more desired, to be more sexual, male sexuality. Yes. Your goddess is to help female sexuality. He's going to help with masculine sexuality. So he is a god of energy, and as you can tell, there we go. There we go. He's playing fetch now. Loki's playing fetch. If you're new to this channel, understand almost every presentation I got cat craziness going on. The normal train left here a long time ago, so the crazy train arrived. So in ancient times, rituals and ceremonies were dedicated to him that often took place in outdoor sanctuaries. So now, offerings. Offerings included back then, and we're going to get into some of the modern offerings. So fruits, vegetables, grains, and even valuable trinkets or current or coins were given to him, seeking his favor. But today, what can we give to him? We can give something, of course, out of our garden, fruits, vegetables, like I just even now. But we have more things on our table to give. We can go outside and get a pineapple. Maybe we can grow it, or maybe we go to the store. Pineapple is not traditional. I mean, the Celts didn't have pineapples. They didn't have pineapple trees. Well, pineapple is a good offering to him. Especially pineapple rings. Especially if you give it to him like in the rings. You can give him fresh pineapple. If not, you can get canned pineapples. Fine. Open it up and give it to him. You can give him grains and bread and bake. You can bake it yourself, or just, not everyone can bake. So you can get a bread. I mean, some people can't even boil water. But I got the gift of cooking, so I went to New York restaurant. I went to when I lived in New York, I went to New York restaurant school. Oh, the cat's out of the bag. I used to live in New York. But, grains, bread. You could give him cookies. Um, give him fruit breads. He likes dried fruit. Raisins, golden raisins, is something that he likes. He wouldn't mind having fruit bars and those energy bars, especially if it's made with, you see a lot of grainy to it. That is a good offering to him. Wines. Now, the red wine can represent, given blood, and of course the yellow, the more the yellow wines, the white wines are also good. Yellow wine, I meant white wine, but juice, mead. Oh, yes. You can give him MEAD, which is fermented honey, turned in that becomes alcohol, and then MEADE, which is wine, your typical wine with honey. So there's a two difference between MEAD and MEADE. Now, also, think about giving him like bananas. Again, that's not traditional, of course, but these are fruits that grow in tropicals, and what's tropical is known also for sun, like sunny Florida, oranges. Seriously, yellow grapefruits. Again, this is modern times. We have more things at our disposals. Chocolates. He's pretty partial to especially fruit dipped chocolates. So some people have given him ale or beer. You can give him an IPA. Why not? Now, anyways, he was used, a god, to purify, to ward off evil spirits. So people would leap through, over the fire or through a flame. Careful, right? But don't, or between fires, to purify themselves, and also their cattle and their livestock. But also he's used to purify things and objects in your home. Oh, I'm sorry, Max. I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't mean to scare you. You don't like this toy, do you? Or do you? Does Max want to kill toy? So, yeah. So purification is another thing of his. You're not breaking this. This is not the easiest statue to get. Sunflowers. That's another thing. Sunflower seeds to eat. But you can put sunflowers on his altar, because when you look at the sunflower, the flower will face the direction of the sun, and you'll see it moving facing the direction of the sun. So sunflowers are definitely a good flower to represent him. So he is a god of renewal, new beginnings, to end the old as the sun sets and to rise again is his thing. So he will help you rise again, to renew things. Maybe renewal of a relationship, renewal of, you're already married, but it's also to renew your marriage vows. Some people do that. They like to do it every 5 years, renew their vows to show their love, or every 10 years. He is renewal. He's a renewal. And he's also god of birthdays. Yeah, it should trip around the sun. He helps with life, as I said, and he wouldn't mind a birthday celebration with you. So if you're having a birthday, give Belenus some of that birthday cake. Celebrate him. Bring him into the party. It's a celebration of life. It's a celebration of your trip around the solar, your solar trip around the sun. It's a celebration of life. And yes, Belenus likes cake. I give him golden, cake in general, but also like the golden cakes, like I don't know, angel food cake, honey cakes, cornbread. Yeah, corn was from the Americas. However, modern day we can get corn, right? And if you're in China, you can get corn. You can get corn anywhere. Give them corn on the cob. Okay, go back to your notes. Put down corn. You can give them corn on the cob, corn bread. That's another offering. Uh, Anything you could just get any type of, uh, if native. I have fried native fried bread. Okay, I live in America, so fried bread. That's an interesting thing to give him. His power is definitely solar noon. We're not talking about 12 o'clock. We're talking about literal solar noon when the sun is right above you. That is his definite power point. He, as the sun, in quotations, renews itself every year, so does he's like renewal, and so can you. So does the world renew. So the rising of the sun, and when the sun regains its power from winter, that's also his day. And of course, summer solstice. Summer solstice is also a day for him. And there are initiations that will take place. I mean, even on St. John's Eve, St. John's, it's, I lived in New Orleans, so yeah, I know about the New Orleans voodoo and about St. John's. So again, dealing with taking oaths and initiations. This is a god that deals with initiating and to be reborn. When you become a neophyte in the golden dawn, quit the night and seek the day. Inheritor of the dying world, quit the night and seek the day. When you Minerva of OTO, this is like initiation of new beginnings. Of course, Minerva is like is like probationary. It's grade 0. You're not even first. You didn't even hit the first grade. First grade. The first degree. Sorry, first degree, not grade. First degree. But yeah. So he's going to deal with beginning a new journey, beginning a new life, you may be, blessing a new home. Belenus is good for that. So, some people say that just like Apollo in Rome back then, Belenus also dealt with inspiration of music and just the joy of dance and celebration. So even back in the day, even when he became associated with the Roman Apollo and the Greek Apollos, Belenus. He was looked as a god revered for removing diseases, again, curing, healing. So, does he see interest? Well, you think Loki. Is he interest? Oh, he's all yours. He's all yours. Loki just tried to bite me. You're mean, Loki. The cat of mischief. Loki Lofison is his whole name. Loki Lofison. So, he also helps during times of sadness, during the times of grief and loss. He's also during, so if you're dealing with sadness, depression, grief, or trauma, this is also a God that you can seek out. Belenus wants us to live our life free of tyranny. Belenus wants us to explore things spiritually. Belenus wants us to have freedom of spirituality, freedom to choose, and freedom to be free. So, what else? He, in historical portrayals, he was portrayed as a caring, very powerful, and very benevolent God. So, yes, he is benevolent, but remember the sun, it can be life giving as well as hot. But, again, depending where you live. Yeah. So, after when the earth goes into a deep freeze during the winter, he's so welcomed. So yeah, you can offer fire to him and flame. That's another thing. When we think about fire, put a yellow lighter on his altar, or a red lighter, or anything to color fire. As you see, I'm not using my gold altar cloth because I used it to death for the past few presentations. Boring. So I'm using my gold, my yellow. So when you think about it, the colors of fire will be his, and the color of the sun. So you think of yellows, golds, images of stars, and especially our sun. Because when we look at stars, we see that as celestial from up above. But our sun is a star. Some people forget that. I can't believe it. Like, oh, our sun is not a sun; it's a star. It's not a star; it's a sun. And the light, the other suns up there are stars. Like, flat Earth people. Yeah, more like flat, intelligent lines. If you put them, if you had a brain scan done on them, brain waves, it would come up flat. Gee, flat. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Reese's. That's what I said to people when That's like when I'm apologizing, but I'm not apologizing. It's like, no, I'm not apologizing to you. Sorry, not sorry, Reese's. But seriously, let's get back to Belenus and not talk about the stupidity of flat earthers. I don't care. You don't like what I say? Flat earthers are stupid. Yeah. So, Belenus can help you express yourself like I just expressed myself now. If y'all think there's no such thing as outer space and that there's a big dome around it and your earth is flat, you're stupid. There, I'm expressing myself. So he's a god of self-expressing and expressing what you believe, your truth, your what you want to say. Like Loki says he wants to play and Max says no. So expressing yourself. Ugh. Oh god, I'm so sorry. But anyways, how else do I want to talk about him? So there are people that actually say, "Oh, he's not the god of the sun." But he's seen as a sun and or solar. But again, if you talk to two people, oh, he's a god. He is the sun. Nope, he was just associated with the sun. Those Celtics didn't have this, and you know, whatever. But anyways, the cult of Belenus actually spread to northern part of Italy, to the eastern Alps, and dare I say some parts of Britain, some parts of England. And so yeah, his he really spread out. So what else can I say? Belenus is a great god to call. He really is. And you can use him in throwing down the sun rituals, uh, welcoming in new life. If you just had a baby, or maybe you had a baby, or you can welcome the baby into Belenus. You can maybe have new puppies. Your dog gave birth to puppies or new kittens. Again, it's another celebration of life and welcoming them in. And that's part of Belenus's power, welcoming. You can welcome in good spirits, welcoming in good fortune. That's another part of him. He's just a celebration of life. And I'm repeating myself a little bit, but that's how I learn. That's how I teach. So anyways, I think I went through a lot of things, and I'm sorry I don't use notes, as you can tell. And I won't use I won't use notes. So I guess that's pretty much it that I wanted to talk about. And there's much to learn about this deity. Contact him. He brings peace into situations. So if you're looking for some peace, Belenus, good idea. So anyway, some announcements. I recently went to a concert. Got to see Profanatica and Nunslaughter and Tombs. Really good band. I also went to a concert to see. I went to see what's it called? Extinguished. So that's pretty cool. Now, also, I want to make another thing, another announcement, and I want to mention their channel because I'm excited. Check out Grimnox, Grimnox Productions. Check out, look up on YouTube Halloween Aftermath. Okay, he's got a teaser there and a 10-minute video clip of his upcoming movie James Grimm. Okay, and it takes place between Halloween Kills, which was a good movie, to Halloween Ends. But it's going to take place between, that 4-year span between Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. So what happened with Michael Myers? Well, this guy's going to fill in the blanks. Halloween Ends was a pretty damn good horror movie, but a pretty damn bad Michael Myers movie. So, I don't even know why they introduced Corey if they weren't going to kill him off. If they were killing him off. I don't know. Ugh. We need people like Braden Timmons and James Grimm to to do the apology. Halloween, the apology for Halloween Ends. Anyways, that's just my opinion on it. It was a good horror movie, but Michael Myers not so much. But anyways, James, check it out, Grimnox. He's raising some money if you want to contribute, and he gives out some perks. So check it out on the Indiegogo campaign. I don't personally know Grimnox, but I like his stuff. Like, Have You Found the Bodies? Check that one out. That has Peter Anthony in it. So anyways, those are the announcements. I was so excited to see black metal bands. Max is doing good. He's doing good from the vet, Super Max, because he's Super Max the Krypton Cat. Anyways, thank you so much for your subscriptions. I really appreciate you all. If you're still here after me blabbing on about announcements, hey. I will be posting pictures of me at the concert and some pictures of the bands. So anyways, thank you so much for your subscriptions. Remember to like and share, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much, and as always, blessed be.